What's up, everybody? MopHead here from Eat, Sleep, Mix, Repeat, and today, week 2 of Eat, Sleep, Mix, Repeat month. So, alright, super excited, and we finally hit 1,000 members in Eat, Sleep, Mix, Repeat. So, congratulations, everybody. Thank you for the support. You are who makes it all possible. So, first up today for reviews, we have, I'm just calling this Mike Montero's recipe because he didn't send me it with a name or anything. So yeah, it's just Mike Montero's recipe. He also didn't send me a link, so as usual, I'll put it up to the side right here. Mike, if you do have a link to like an ELR or ATF or anything, just put it down in the comments and I'll update the description. But for right now, if you all want to copy the recipe, just pause the video. There you go. Alright, so the recipe breeds 5% TFA fruit circles, 2% Capella glazed donut, 2% Capella sweet strawberry, 3% Capella cereal 27, 1% TFA berry crunch, 2% TFA marshmallow, 1% TFA whipped cream, 0.5% Flavor Art Zapola, 2% TFA dairy milk, 2% Capella vanilla bean ice cream, 0.5% Flavor Art Joy, 1/4% Capella super sweet, and 0.5% TFA sweetener. So yeah, so quite a bit going on in this recipe. So at least judging by the flavors and everything, I'm guessing it's supposed to be kind of like a cereal donut type deal, which is pretty cool. We have actually a couple donut shops around me that do like the really crazy donuts, and they put like Fruity Pebbles on top, or like different cereals, or like candies like Butterfinger and stuff. Awesome, I love it. So yeah, so I'm really into the idea of the recipe. My biggest gripe with it is everything seems to be put in here really nice and delicately, and balanced pretty well, except for the TFA fruit circles. That 5%, it really just kind of overpowers the mix, and so a lot of what you get is just the TFA fruit circles. Like, you can kind of get some of the bakeries in the background, a little bit of the creams, but yeah, the fruit circles just kind of take over the recipe a little too much, up at 5%, especially compared to everything else, where everything else is so low and so delicately put in there, and then it's just like 5% TFA fruit circles. It's not so high that it starts getting that lemon pledge taste or anything. Like, it still tastes good. It's just with all the other ingredients in there, and with how much is going on in this recipe, I really would have liked to get more out of it. More of those other flavors coming out, and they just get kind of hidden in the background from the fruit circles being a little too high. So I definitely would have dropped the fruit circles down to, at the highest, 3%. I probably would have even went lower than that, because there's just like so many other good things in here to bring it up. Like TFA Berry Crunch. Honestly, I like TFA Berry Crunch better than Fruit Circles. So I would have rather seen that brought up, not to 5%, but brought up a little higher. And then probably the Fruit Circles, drop it down to 1 or 2%. But besides that, I think he has something really good going on here. I think the whole idea of like a mixture, like a cross between a cereal and a donut is awesome. Haven't seen like a whole lot of people do that. Sure, there's some recipes out there, but it's not something super common. So I do like where he's going with the recipe. I just think the fruit circles is just overpowering just a little bit. So maybe take that back a little bit, and I'm sure this recipe would really shine. But how it is, I'm still gonna give it a 3 out of 5 because, like I said, it still tastes pretty good. It's just the fruit circles is a little overpowering in the recipe. But anyways, still pretty good, man. And I do like the idea of the recipe. And I think honestly, just bringing that fruit circles back a little bit make a huge difference. All right, and the next recipe we have is Silverback Boo Boo Juice by Michael Hoffman, aka Michael305, aka the Vaping Surveyor. Go check out his YouTube channel. It is awesome. We're having a lot of fun on his. He's doing live shows. He's been doing them a lot on Saturdays, which is cool because there really isn't a lot of DIY live shows on Saturday. So, yeah, so it's a lot of fun. We have a good time in the chat, and he mixes stuff up, and I like to make him laugh and embarrass and stuff. But yeah, Michael's doing a really good job out there on his YouTube channel. But anyway, so his Silverback Boo Boo Juice, this is a clone recipe, and the recipe reads Capella Blueberry Jam at 1.5%, 1/4% of TFA cotton candy, 2.5% TFA grape juice, 1% Inawera grapes, and 0.5% Capella Super Sweet. Yeah, I really like his use of blueberry jam. It gets a lot of flack. I don't know why. A lot of people just don't like Capella Blueberry Jam. I love Capella Blueberry Jam. I've seen people say they don't get blueberries from it. Well, this is the only blueberry in this recipe, and I definitely taste blueberry. So, I don't know. I get a good vape out of it. I like Capella Blueberry Jam. You know, I use it in my Euclid recipe. You know, I do layer it with other blueberries, but yeah, I just think Capella Blueberry Jam, to me, it's a great flavoring. It doesn't get enough love. But besides that, the grapes, or Inawera grapes, you can't go wrong with. TFA grape juice is a new flavoring for me, so I don't really know exactly how it tastes on its own, but I don't get any weird like grape off notes or anything, so the grapes and blueberries seem to be good. The only issue I have with it is it's a little too sweet for me, and this is like kind of personal preference type thing because it's not like sickly sweet, you know. It's just when I have grape vapes, I like the tart grape to come out, you know. Like I like that tartness of a grape. And so I know at least usually when I do grapes, I don't really add sweetener or anything to them because I like that tartness to come out. So that's kind of personal preference. I believe he made this recipe for his wife, so I'm sure it's attuned to her taste. But it's still really good. Like I said, the sweetness it's not like overpoweringly sweet that you can't get past it. It's just for the way I like to vape grape vapes, it's not quite where I like to go with them. But it's still a really good recipe. So if you're like me, I'm guessing you can just omit the super sweet and you get more like a tart vape out of it. If you do like, you know, a decent amount of sweetness, then just mix it up the way it is. But it's good. The grape and blueberry in it is really nice. You know, you don't get any like funky florals or anything from the grapes. That's why I like Inawera grapes. It's probably at least the best grape concentrate I've tried. Like I said, I don't know too much about the grape juice, but it seems to do well in this recipe. And I think the blueberry jam was a great pick for the blueberry part of this. It's nice because the blueberry kind of sits in the background. It's more of an accent to the grapes, where the grapes are really what like shines in this recipe. And what else do I want to say about it? And then blueberry jam also has like a little bit of texture to it, like almost like Capella jelly candy, like almost that kind of like jelly type texture to it. So you get a little bit of that. And I finally painted the door on my drag. I'll probably do something different with it. It's a little plain, but it was just kind of like, I don't know, the color spray paint we had. But God, why'd they put like just drag on here all big? It was just ridiculous. But anyways, I like it a lot better now. The door's kind of plain. So good job, Mike. I dig the recipe. This one, go ahead and give this one a 3.5 out of 5. Yeah, like I said, I could probably do without the super sweet, but that's just me. It's fine with it in. I guess you could probably even drop it to like 1/4% or something. If you're like me and you just, I don't know. I think Capella Super Sweet, I've always had like a kind of sensitivity to Capella Super Sweet. So I might even try it with a different sweetener. But yeah, good job, Mike. And our recipe of the week goes to, I'm gonna fuck up his last name, Michael Schaefer or Schaefer. Trying to think. I had a buddy in the army. His last name was Schaefer, and I can't remember how it was spelled. If it was spelled this way or not. Anyways, okay. But he goes by Damn My Eyes. Is his handle on ELR, and his recipe is called Summer Dreamin, and it is cactus. Anywhere a cactus. He apparently uses a 10% dilution at 0.5%, so that'd be 0.05% if you don't have a dilution. Flavor art kiwi at 2%. 0.5% flavor art lemon Sicily, 6% Loran's lemonade, 0.25% flavor art pear, 6% TFA strawberry ripe, 0.25% Capella super sweet, and 2% Capella sweet strawberry. Yeah, it's an excellent lemonade. I dig it. There's a lot of, it's obviously got a lot going on. It's kind of like got some tropicals in there. Strawberry, you definitely get the strawberries in there. With that pear and cactus, it's nice and juicy and refreshing. You get the nice tart citrus notes from the lemonade and lemon Sicily. There's really just not anything to not like about it. Like, it's just, it's a really well done lemonade. Yeah, and that kiwi, that 2%, the flavor art kiwi just gives that nice little tropical feel to it. Just good, man. This would be really good on a hot day. And yeah, honestly, where I'm at, it's already starting to get hot. I'm not sure what it was yet. It got pretty hot yesterday. For out here, or for this time of year, I don't know. I think it got probably high 70s or something yesterday. Yeah, in February. Yeah, good job, Matthew. I dig it though, man. This is really good. I'll definitely mix this one up again during the summer because it's just really nice and refreshing. It's sweet, the nice citrus in there. Yeah, if you like lemonade vapes, definitely suggest mixing this one up. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this one a 4 out of 5. I'm really liking it. What else is there to say about it? It's a nice lemonade. It's nice, it's refreshing lemonade. It's good on a hot day vape. And yeah, so that is week 2. All right, so I think we are about done with the fruits. If you noticed, I kind of grouped everything together a little bit. So the last 2 weeks were kind of all the fruit recipes. And then the next 2 weeks are going to be more like desserts, custards, and type 2. I don't remember if we have any custard. Yeah, no, we have a custard out there. We got some cool ones coming next week. Some like hot chocolates and different things. Some ice creams coming. Yeah, we got some good stuff coming out. You guys did a really good job. Having a lot of fun with this. And then hit 1,000 members. Be on the lookout. There's something big coming for the 1K. I don't want to give too much away because we're still kind of working out some details with people, but yeah, we are going to do something for the 1K. It's just taking a little time because we're trying to do it right. But besides that, eat, sleep, mix, repeat, be good to each other, and good luck, everybody. Next week is week 3. All right. Talk to y'all later.